let's address this rumor. Okay, so we're staying on. Oh, sorry, we're sticking on the subject of Biden, but this time he went to the Vatican, and somehow there was a rumor, and it actually spawned from this tweet. This is from Amy Tarkanian. I actually never said her name out loud. Amy Tarkanian. She says, the word around Rome is that Biden's meeting with the Pope was unusually long because Biden had a bit of a bathroom accident at the Vatican, and it had to be addressed prior to him leaving. I know we joke often about this, but this is the actual rumor going around Rome now. The author of of course, Birdwatch. I am, in fact, a Birdwatch member. I actually, when they first launched Birdwatch, I was like, oh, I want to get on that just to see, because I want to see who's checking the fake news. And so much of the time, it's a bunch of Karens that are just screeching. Now, I've actually been rather impressed. There's always counterbalance. So there's more people, and I've actually done some Birdwatch reports myself where people are blatantly trying to cancel a tweet and say that it's lies. So here, someone birdwatched and said, the author of this tweet has not stated a source. True, it's a rumor, and they're stating it's a rumor. Rumors are not sources or facts. No major networks has confirmed this. She didn't say it was a fact. She said it was a rumor. See, these people are like really upset. They were like, oh, we got to squash this. We got to nip it in the bud because we can't have people thinking that Biden actually pooped in his pants. Which is, let's be honest, it's rather funny. And my goodness, has there been a lot of glorious memes. In fact, I wasn't going to show this, but let me just... This is an actual thumbnail that my buddy made. There you go. I gotta show you. This is a little it's funny, Dumb and Dumber, or maybe just my woof. Okay, so all these beautiful memes are coming from this, right? They're coming from this. I'm seeing these funny things. I'm seeing him sitting on these white chairs, and I go, those chairs are awfully white. Hashtag poopy pants Biden. I mean, it was trending because it's funny, because guess what? We're making fun of Biden. Okay? All these leftists were straight up talking about killing Trump for years. Like they couldn't wait for someone to do it. Like non-stop. We're saying, let's go Brandon, and they're getting upset. They're seriously getting upset. They're trying to cancel that captain who said that. Okay, but anyway. Now we're making fun of Biden, and they're getting so upset about it. Snopes, of course, had to come out. Did Biden poop his pants in Rome? Another president, another pants pooping rumor. You best believe they turned this into a Trump thing. I'm not joking. They, of course, address it. It is false. False news. Blah, blah, blah. Substantiated rumor. It's... I didn't see that. That's actually pretty funny. There's no evidence, and it's just from that girl, Amy, from that tweet. We don't know where her sources are. We don't know where she's actually hearing it. An actual rumor is not a fact. Yeah, of course, no one's saying it was. We're not saying it actually happened. We're saying if it's an actual rumor that is coming out of Rome, it's kind of funny. And we're going to laugh at it. I mean, this man embarrassed himself non-stop. Look at this. Here's him. I seriously could not stop laughing when I heard this.
Thank you for that. The famous. Thank you for that. It was a famous African-American baseball player in America.
You can see how awkward the Pope is. Like, did you just call me some... What did you just call me? Now, in the full context of this video, he's basically telling the Pope, you're like this baseball player because age doesn't matter. Because this baseball player became famous at a later age and was a pitcher, and he finally rambles into his point later on, but it's still cringy. and he still wouldn't release the Pope's hand while he's telling him this weird, awkward story about him being an African-American pitcher or something. I just want to hear it again, because I actually couldn't believe that I heard it the first time.
Thank you very much. Thank you for that. He was a famous African-American baseball player.
I mean, yes, it makes sense in the long run. When you know the full context, he's saying you're a famous African-American baseball player. Well, what he was meaning to say is you're like this one because we're both old. He even brings himself into it. Like, I'm young. Biden straight up calls himself 60. He's like, you're like 65 and I'm like 60 because you're only as old as you think you are, as you believe yourself to be. You know what? This makes sense. I've been saying this for months. Joe Biden believes he's still the cool guy in high school. I'm not joking. In high school, this man thinks he's younger than he is. He doesn't realize that he's an old man losing his mind. That's why he acts the way he does around girls. Oh, what? You don't worship me? He is actually the example of toxic masculinity. When men think they're so cool that they can get away with touching women inappropriately, touching kids inappropriately, which, hello, we've had Biden on video doing exactly that. Okay? He acts like he's cool. He acts like he's this hot shit guy. Sorry for swearing, but that's exactly how he feels. That's how he acts. And here he's telling the Pope, wow, we're both, younger than we seem, right? Well, I know we're these old guys, but we're 60 at heart. You're like this old guy. He's basically calling the Pope old. He called the Pope a famous African-American baseball player. And the Pope was like, oh, what did he just say to me? I don't understand what's going on here. Embarrassing. Okay, now there is a mystery about the whole Vatican visit. Why did the Vatican cancel their live Biden-Francis coverage? They did. There is an actual window of some sort of, there was a sudden change here. They had a meeting. They were supposed to be public with it. They didn't. It was unanswered. No one gave any explanation, to the press. It didn't make sense. And then there was the rumor that was floating around that Biden actually had an accident. I don't know. Who do you believe? What do you think happened? Sound off in the comments and let me know. Let me know if you think Biden actually pooped himself, or was it some sort of, I don't know, emergency, or what could it have been? Because it is true, they didn't follow the schedule that they gave the press. It was supposed to be this. They were supposed to do this live group meet and greet, and they never ended up doing it. All we got was pictures of them sitting at white chairs and that weird, creepy video of Biden telling the Pope he is a famous African-American baseball player. Weird.